Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over some Valk cam placement spots for the map Border. Border is one of the favorite maps amongst the pro leagues, and it is normally picked in most of the games, and you definitely do see a lot of different cams from every single Valk main there. And these are going to be my interpretations on different spots, along with some of my friends. Red Death and Dated Panda both helped me out with some of these spots.
Biohazard container. Secure the room.
New camera feed.
No! I gotta get this cam like spot on right away.
Give me an impact right here. You have impact, Cassie?
Is this for bomb or? Like,
Yeah. Oh, for anything. We're trying to get some strats here.
you want a rotation hole? You want me to go to the hatch?
No. This is a rotation hole. You get back to, roll back to OBJ. Castle, maybe that up?
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 hasn't found the biohazard container. They will attempt to locate it during the assault.
Run!
You want me to cap this door?
No. I wouldn't.
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by
Well,
hostiles.
I think this is Castle. See, I did this one before too. I like this one, yes. It's part of my run out.
I guess if you have one toxic, player, you'll need it.
But I wouldn't consider it toxic, honestly. The fact is, a lot of other people do it.
Which, I mean, I like it because in this sense you get all of the east side or the south side and then the west side as well.
Yep.
And I mean, alright, but I mean, we could use these cams. We got two on the west and then the one on the east, kind of disposable.
But we're really putting a lot of...
The first cam spot selection is to Armory. Armory is one of the most selected spots in Border in ranked, especially for that first spot. So I wanted to hit these first so that we can get that out of the way. And so the first spot that I like is underneath the sink inside Armory. That shows you that south side door where most attackers push from late in the round. It also shows you all the way down to the east hallway of Armory into Archives, and you can kind of see towards that south door leading from the hallway. This helps because there are a few, those few stragglers that like to push from that south entrance or Archives, and if you're not alive or if you're on cam spotting for people, you can definitely catch those guys running around on that east side. That second cam I have is outside across the balcony on top of that white truck, the white box truck, just west of the balcony. And that shows you all of that west side balcony going into the little hallway a little bit in between security room and Archives. You can kind of see, and it's great to have just for knowing exactly where people are. It's a very obvious spot. People have probably used this a lot, and it may get spotted easily, especially if people are spotting on that camera. Do not spot. If you have good cam spots, just call outs. Call outs are big in this game. But anyways, it'll help so you know when people are peeking into Archives or into security room or pushing into either room. Now this last camera down on the south side, it could get a little tough to get, especially if you're trying to get both the box truck and this one. But it is possible. It's very hard, but it is possible. This last camera does show you all of the south side balcony, and it's great for runouts. People peeking into the security room from that south side door, which does happen here and there. And if you want to run out, there's that door on the east side building facing the south, near the stairwell there, and you can run out there, get a kill or get some shots off on somebody and run back in before really getting detected. But these are the camp spots for Armory. These definitely help. The newest ones that I've added to my arsenal are the one that's under the sink and the one on the south side wall at the edge of the map. But I do use that box truck cam a lot, and it's definitely proven very useful. There's another spot inside of Armory that you can use, or for armory that you can use within the security room itself. There's the bookcase on the south side wall. If you get that at the right angle, you can actually see from that north door leading into security room, and you can also see that north door leading into the hallway as well, which can be very helpful, especially if you don't want to risk it by pushing two outside cams. You can get that one inside of the armory and get that and see most of the security room, which for the most part is where the attackers like to push through first.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
Okay, so we'll castle
The door to armory.
this.
New camera feed uploaded. Camera feed.
Oh, we'll use 3 mutes in archives.
Activate camera.
I can do that one. Here, we'll do this. Okay.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds in countdown.
I'm not
Op
sure.
4 has failed to find the biohazard container.
Hold on, don't barricade this. Now we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it down more. So we're just gonna have to do it with a shotgun. You probably a bandit to guard that wall.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
I kinda
Mira,
like it.
Castle, Mute, Bandit, and Valkyrie.
So how are these camp spots?
Oh, sorry.
Put them in the correct spots. So
Hey, castle here.
we're gonna have to do it from like this bar right here, this bar over. Like you see this bar and this bar over to about center, to about like here.
Now the second camp selection spot is for the offices. It's another good spot with a lot of different places that attackers can push from. And the most common one that I see is outside the window on the east side and from Armory Archives. So with that, I put a camera on the tree on the east side outside, and that shows you all the way down to the door of Archives and that window pushing into our offices. Second camera, I reused the sync cam from Armory because that'll show you anybody pushing into Archives from the Armory. And then my last camera is going to be tucked behind a little filing cabinet in the south side hallway. That filing cabinet shows you all the way down to the west side of that hallway, and you can also see into the offices a little bit through the main door. So you can definitely tell your team if anybody is pushing towards Armory that way. You could definitely get some good flanks off of it from using this cam.
Summer is over in a flash and you're on your way. But some part of me is hoping for tonight. It's not too late. My mind says yes. You've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all away. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you. Bright lights and colors. Love is for the ones who dares to wait. No use in running when all I really want is to make you stay. Mind says yes, you've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while.
down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 hasn't found the biohazard container. They will attempt to locate it during the assault.
And now our last camp placement spots were for workshop. And for these three, I used one in the workshop. It overlooked the east side of workshop and also into the main lobby area. Yes, there's a cam already in main lobby, but it's most likely going to get destroyed pretty early on. So if you have that other cam there, you can now still see that open, or the main lobby. People are going to push through there. I also have one inside of the boiler room to the west of workshop. Now this one was a little tricky. You have to destroy some of the roofing and squeeze it up in there, but it shows you all of the boiler room, which is great. They generally push through there with a thermite Habana, and now you can let your team know where exactly in that boiler room and get some good flanks on in there. Now the last one I have is in the customs office, and from there it's again in the roof, and you can see all of the south and east side of the customs room. If you place it right, you can also see through the door into that little office inside the customs area and see them push from that north door leading into the main lobby areas. And that's it for today's video, and it's Valk camp spots. I hope they're going to help you guys out in your future endeavors into ranked or casual. I know that some of these have helped me in the past, and I hope that these continue to help in the near future. If you guys have any other maps that you guys want to see or any specific camp spots, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well if you enjoyed this video. And you guys have a squirrely day.